Have you ever wondered why some people in their 60s or even their 70s still radiate a vibrant energy that seems to defy the passage of time? Why their laughter rings clear, why their steps remain light, and why their minds stay sharp, even as the years pile up? Maybe it's not just good genes. Maybe it's not luck. Maybe it's the quiet power of a single habit, a habit that transforms an ordinary pastime into a lifelong source of health and happiness. That habit is tennis. Today, I invite you to discover 10 golden benefits that tennis brings to your body, your mind, and your spirit. Settle in, take a slow, deep breath, and imagine what it would feel like to let this game become a part of your life. Benefit number 1, a powerful ally for your heart. Tennis isn't just fun. It is one of the most effective cardiovascular workouts ever studied. When you play, your heart rate can rise to 70 to 85% of your maximum heart rate, according to research published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, 2017. This level of exertion puts you in the ideal aerobic training zone, where your heart muscle strengthens, your circulation improves, and your blood vessels become more flexible. A landmark study from Copenhagen, published in the Mayo Clinic Proceedings, 2018, tracked over 8,500 adults for 25 years. They found that people who played racket sports, including tennis, had a 47% lower risk of dying from heart disease than those who were inactive. Think about that. Every time you step on the court, you are literally investing in decades of heart health. So the next time you feel your heart pounding as you run to return a serve, smile, because you are giving your heart exactly what it needs to thrive. Benefit number 2, natural, sustainable weight management. Imagine this. Just 1 hour of singles tennis burns around 600 calories. According to Harvard Medical School's calorie expenditure data, that's as much as running at 5 miles per hour, but far more enjoyable for many people. And it's not just about calories. Tennis stimulates lean muscle growth, which increases your resting metabolic rate, meaning you continue to burn more calories even after you finish playing. A 2012 study in Obesity Journal found that adults who engaged in regular recreational sports like tennis were significantly more likely to maintain a healthy weight over time, compared to those who only walked or did light exercise. This is because tennis combines high-intensity bursts, constant movement, dynamic challenges that keep your body adapting. It never feels repetitive, and because you're having fun, you're more likely to stick with it long-term. This is the secret. Tennis doesn't feel like punishment. It feels like play, and that's why it works. Benefit number 3, stronger muscles, denser bones. Every swing, every volley, every lunge strengthens your body in ways few sports can match. Research in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research, 2005, found that tennis players have up to 15 to 20% higher bone mineral density in their dominant arm and hip, areas most prone to osteoporotic fractures as we age. The impact and resistance from stopping, pivoting, and striking the ball signal your bones to remodel themselves, growing denser and more resilient. And your muscles? Tennis is a full-body workout. Shoulders stabilize your swing. Back and core generate power. Legs explode in sprints and sidesteps. This balanced development improves posture, protects your joints, and makes everyday tasks feel easier. Think of it as a shield you build every time you play, that guards you against frailty and falls. Benefit number 4, lightning-fast reflexes and agility. Tennis is sometimes called physical chess because it demands constant calculation and split-second reactions. A 2013 study published in Perceptual and Motor Skills measured response times among different athletes. They found that tennis players had the fastest visual reaction times of any sport studied, even faster than martial artists and sprinters. Why? Because every point requires you to anticipate the ball's spin and speed, adjust your body position in milliseconds, make tactical decisions under pressure. These rapid adaptations strengthen neural pathways, literally rewiring your brain and nervous system to process information faster. Over time, you'll notice that not only do you react quickly on the court, but you also respond better to unexpected situations in life. Imagine feeling sharper, more capable, more alive. That is the hidden gift of every rally. Benefit number 5, profound stress relief and mood elevation. Life can feel heavy, but tennis has a way of lightening that burden. When you play, your brain floods with endorphins and dopamine, chemicals proven to lift mood and reduce anxiety. A randomized controlled trial in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, 2010, found that older adults who played tennis regularly reported significantly lower stress and depressive symptoms compared to non-players. Beyond brain chemistry, there is something meditative about the rhythm of the game. Your focus narrows to the ball. Your worries fade into the background. This state is called flow, described by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi as complete absorption in an activity, leading to deep fulfillment. When you step off the court, you feel refreshed, renewed, ready to meet life's challenges with a calmer spirit. Benefit number 6, a rich social life and belonging. Human beings are wired for connection, and tennis brings people together like few activities can. A study published in Health Psychology, 2011, found that adults who participate in community sports report higher life satisfaction and social support than those who exercise alone. When you join a tennis club or league, you build a circle of friends who share your passion. You learn sportsmanship, mutual respect, and the joy of shared victories. Even in defeat, there is camaraderie, the understanding that you are all there to grow together. Over time, these relationships become a lifeline, a source of encouragement, comfort, and laughter. Tennis isn't just a solo pursuit. It's a doorway into a vibrant community. Benefit number 7, discipline, grit, and growth mindset. No one becomes good at tennis overnight. It requires patience, practice, and the humility to fail again and again. A 2014 review in Frontiers in Psychology highlighted how skill-based sports like tennis foster a growth mindset, the belief that ability can improve with effort. This mindset transforms how you approach challenges. You see mistakes as lessons. You persist when progress feels slow. You discover the satisfaction of mastery. These qualities, discipline, grit, resilience, transfer to every area of your life. So every time you pick up your racket, you are strengthening more than your serve. You are strengthening your character. Benefit number 8, sharper focus and cognitive health. Tennis engages your brain in complex ways of visual tracking, strategic planning, split-second decision-making. These demands stimulate the prefrontal cortex, which is essential for executive function. The same abilities you need to manage tasks, solve problems, and remember information. A 2018 meta-analysis in sports medicine confirmed that older adults who participate in racket sports have better cognitive performance than those who don't. Some neurologists now recommend tennis as a protective lifestyle habit against cognitive decline. Think of each match as a workout for your mind as well as your body. Every rally, every point, is strengthening your brain's capacity to stay sharp and adaptable. Benefit number 9, youthful vitality and longer life. Perhaps the most astonishing evidence comes from longevity research. The same Copenhagen study in Mayo Clinic Proceedings, 2018, which followed participants for 25 years, found that tennis players lived an average of 9.7 years longer than sedentary adults. This was the highest lifespan increase of any sport measured, higher than running, cycling, swimming, or gym workouts. Why? Researchers believe it's the combination of cardiovascular fitness, musculoskeletal strength, social engagement, cognitive stimulation. Tennis is a complete package, a powerful prescription for aging gracefully. When you play, you nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit, all in one joyful practice. Benefit number 10, pure joy every time you play. Beyond all the research, all the statistics, and all the benefits, there is something beautifully simple about tennis. It is play. It is joy. It is the feeling of being completely alive. The moment when your racket meets the ball just right. The satisfying pop of a clean shot. The laughter shared with a partner. These moments are priceless. A 2020 study in Leisure Studies showed that adults who regularly engage in recreational sports report higher levels of subjective happiness and a stronger sense of purpose. This is the ultimate gift. Not just extra years, but better years, richer years, years filled with delight. So today, you have heard the story of tennis, a story not about competition, but about connection, not about winning, but about growing. This is your invitation. to pick up a racket, to step onto the court, and to discover what is possible. Your heart will grow stronger. Your mind will grow sharper. Your spirit will grow lighter. And perhaps you will find in this simple game a lifelong companion. Thank you for listening. If this message inspired you, subscribe, share it, and let's bring more people into this world of health and joy. Until next time, stay active, stay young, and never stop playing.